Black History Month means to me, you know, it's like basically just recognizing where your heritage come from,
right,
and who you really are, you know, as black people.
I like that, and I like that answer how you said heritage. Because do you have an idea what is our heritage, or why? What would be our heritage as a nation of people?
No, to be honest, I really don't.
Man, cuts from the streets up in Houston, Texas. Wait a minute. I know it's about to go down. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah, up in Houston, Texas.
Christ bless. IUIC Houston here with another Cuts from the Streets. Cuts from the Streets. And we're going to ask our people today about Black History Month. We didn't know any black people in the Bible because they celebrate Black History Month. So we're going to get out here and see what's going on with our people. We'll talk to y'all soon. Shalom.
Shalom. Hey, shalom, shalom. Most High Christ bless. So we out here on Cuts from the Streets for Black History Month, and today we got Henry, all right, Henry. So I'm gonna ask you a couple quick questions, all right, Henry? Yeah. And it's going over Black History Month. So the first one is, what does Black history mean to you?
Well, we're all the same family. There's no difference. Although they say that y'all came from Africa, but you were not slaves down there. You were kings and princes down there. When they brought you out here, they were by force. And none of y'all were slaves and kind of people. You were intelligent people. Okay. When they brought you to America, they enslaved your mind and oppressed you completely.
Okay. Okay.
They oppressed you and made you subhuman and put signs on the wall. Not only that, my people too. They put black signs on the restaurants, black only, white only. I was born in Victoria, Texas.
Victoria, Texas.
And I experienced all the racism.
Okay.
And we all intelligent people. We have the same mind because God had gave us. We have the mind of Christ. Therefore, we are kings and princes.
So you tell me.
Shalom. I'm also R.A. Judah. I'm here with Cuts from the Streets. I'm here with Atisha. And we're here to ask Atisha a couple of questions about Black History Month. So Atisha, what do Black History Month mean to you?
It means celebrating our past and I guess we're telling people that don't know more about what happened in the past and basically tell us about our ancestors.
Shalom, Most High Christ bless. It's IUIC Houston, Cuts from the Streets. I'm Soldier Judah, and I got with me today Elijah, I'm going to ask you a few questions about Black History Month. The first question is, what does Black History Month mean to you?
It gives me the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, to kind of see, you know, where our, you know, legacy, you know what I'm saying, started from, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying, we do have a legacy, you know what I'm saying. And that, you know what I'm saying, whatever that you have, you know what I'm saying, going on out here, whatever like that, you know what I'm saying, Black History Month kind of reassures us that we are still in charge though, you know what I'm saying, we do have power.
Hey, Shalom, Officer Michael here with Cuts from the Streets, IUIC Houston, and today we're asking our people about Black History Month. And who I'm with?
Roland.
I'm here with Mr. Roland, Brother Roland. Okay, Roland, I want to ask you, what does Black history mean to you? But we're in the Black History Month, so what does Black History mean to you?
Black history, to me, it just means like empowerment for black people. I never really been taught nothing about it, I never really been asked about it. But for me, it means like a month of empowerment for my people. As you can see everybody on my shirt, you know, celebrating them and everything that they did, all the fighting and stuff that they did, protesting that they did.
Okay, all right. So I see you got a lot on your shirt. Okay, so I wanted to ask you about, do you know anything that they did, these black people did?
Be honest with you, I know very few, because I'm gonna be honest, the school system don't really want to teach about black history no more. So I know a little bit about Martin Luther, I know a little bit about, what's his name? My brother Malcolm X, Rosa Parks. I don't know too much about, what's his name? Maya Angelou. Right. When they were supposed to be teaching us about that, they weren't. Okay. And then from what I know about Muhammad Ali, films.
Right. And what about Frederick Jones? You know who that
I don't even know that name. I've never heard that name.
What about Garrett Morgan?
Never heard that name.
Okay. Hey, officer, come over here. I want to show you this real quick. All right. So look at this. Read that. Tell him what he did.
Frederick Jones, he invented the air conditioning unit.
You see what I'm saying? So that's a black man did that. And Garrett
Martin, he invented the gas mask.
He invented the gas mask. So these are some of the things in our black history they're not showing us. You see that? So that's all.
Shalom, shalom. Most High Christ bless. Cuts from the Streets, Black History Month. I'm Officer Jasper, and today we got Brother Daniel right here. And we're gonna ask him a couple of questions of black history. So the first one, Daniel, is what does black history mean to you?
Black History Month, when y'all got free, like no more slavery.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Martin Luther King. All the things that was wrong that, you know what I'm saying, became right.
Shalom, I'm Officer R.A. Judah, and we're doing another edition of Cuts from the Streets. I'm with
Arthur Reese.
With who?
Arthur.
Arthur. Okay? And Arthur, we're out here to ask our people some questions about Black History Month. And what do Black history mean to you?
Black history mean?
Yes.
That's a question. Black history.
There's no right or wrong answer. It's just how you feel, what you think that it means to you.
Well, I know it needs for the people to come together, because right now, how it is right now is
Shalom, this is Mordecai. I'm here with my brother, Ephraim, you know what I'm saying, out here talking about people about Black History Month, you know, and that's why I was out here. I wanted to ask you just a few questions. What does Black History Month mean to you?
Well, I look at it when I go back to Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay.
Back then, how they did all the black folks and
so the civil rights movement,
sprayed them with water hoses and just did everybody bad. Couldn't drink out the water fountain, you know. That's my black. That's what main I think about it. Martin Luther King. He was the one that gave us, you know, our you know.
Yeah, I understand. You know, so how we can move around a little freely and talk freely more than we did, you know, so at that time period. Okay, I got you. I understand. All right.
Hey, shalom. Most High Christ bless. I'm Officer Jasper, and we out here with Cuts from the Streets, Black History Edition. And today we got Marquise, and we're gonna ask Marquise a couple of questions about Black history and showing some things in the Bible. So the first question is, what Black history mean to you, Marquise?
Something like story or something that happened long back, time past.
Okay. What else?
Hey, shalom, shalom. Most High Christ bless. This Officer Sirach, and we back here with another edition for Cuts from the Streets. I have with me, brother Fred. I got with me brother Fred, and we asking my brother Fred, hey, what does Black History Month mean to you, my brother? Or what does Black history mean to you?
Well, it generally means a lot. I think we've been oppressed so long, we don't really know our true heritage. And first of all, we need to get to that first.
Okay.
Before we can really explore Black history.
I like that.
As far as a black man perspective. And once we get that, I think we'll be free.
Hey, and you know, you hit the nail on the head with that. You know,
as a nation of people, what is our heritage?
What you mean
our heritage as a people? What is our heritage that we're supposed to be keeping in the Bible?
The commandments of God.
The commandments of God. All right.
All the commands, the 10 commandments, was merely, they're holy. They cannot make you holy for the simple reason you can never keep them, none of them.
You can't keep the law?
That's why Jesus came and died on the cross. He said, it is finished. He fulfilled the law.
nation of people, you know, what is our heritage?
Honestly said, I honestly said that's something I do because I don't really know much about it because of where I'm from.
Okay, so what general idea you may think, maybe, because there's not right and wrong answers here. We just want to get the view of the ideal of what you think that could be one of our heritage.
What about heritage? I'm kind of confused about like heritage. Like, are you asking
like what are some of our customs, our beliefs?
Oh, we believe in taking care of each other, and no matter what we go through, we find a way to come up.
Okay.
As a nation of people, what is our heritage? Our true heritage?
I wanna say, are you asking me from where or
like in terms of our customs, our culture? That goes into your heritage. So what is our heritage as a people?
I know for one thing that it's something dealing with African American, like some type of African, you know, African. I don't know how to put it, like an African culture, kind of like that's being carried from out there to out here. So it's kind of like I'm not explaining. It's like
so as a nation, what is our heritage? If you know that.
I don't know.
You don't know? What do people pick up as our custom or our heritage?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know that either. I don't know too much. All I just know is like I'm supposed to be a proud black man. That's how I live my life every day. Trying to be a proud black man.
Okay.
What is our heritage? What we discontinued from that we supposed to continue?
Shoot. Staying on top.
Staying on top? Staying on top. Okay, we at the bottom right now, right?
Bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
Like, what is our heritage? You know what I'm saying? As a nation of people, what heritage do we have, bro?
I feel like in a way it's the same thing for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's you know, we all make energy a certain way. You know, and the energy that we make comes from the roots that we get after, you know, we learn to become, you know, teamwork with Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you find your place in life, you know.
Okay. As a nation of people, what is our heritage? Heritage goes into our culture, our customs, our language, our homeland, things like that. So what you think our heritage is?
Honestly, I already know.
You don't know? That's cool. I'm gonna show you. What about you? You don't know? All right, I'm gonna get that.
Speaking of coming together, when we do come together, what will be our heritage? What type of heritage do we keep? Or are we supposed to keep as we come together as a people?
I don't know that answer.
So what do you think? Like, it's just an idea. You don't have like, what you feel. How you think when people come together? Like, say for example, when your family come together, how you think they should come together?
Well, for me, like, everybody come together, you sound like y'all, like your back to the community, like everybody get along with each other.
So you're more as far as being at peace with one another.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about our heritage? Do you think that we had a heritage? And what is our heritage?
I believe we had a heritage. You know what I'm saying? But it got wiped away. You know? I mean, from my understanding and my knowledge of our people, our stories were passed down through folklore, through stories. You know what I'm saying? It was told, it was never written down. So when we got brought over here, you know, whether it was through slavery, whether it was got kidnapped, whether it was through slave trade or whatever, we got a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? Our people got scared to tell the story. So some was bold enough to pass it down, but just through decades and generations and generations, it just became a myth. Story, folklore.
Okay. What do you feel is our heritage, like our culture, our customs, kind of like our language? What is our heritage when you say as a nation of people, especially as black people?
What is our heritage?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, us being black, we gotta learn to stick together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you take these other races, they seem like stick together, but us black folks, it seems like we just can't stick together.
Can't get together, we're all like individuals and
yeah,
like that.
What I'm saying? Like I said, you take a bunch of Hispanics, they live in their house, they buy them tortillas and they can live together. But you take 4 or 5 black people, they living together. Oh, who drunk up the bill? Who drunk this? Why you ate my food? You know what I'm saying? We gotta stick together. That's our heritage. We don't stick together. We don't stick together.
I mean, I completely agree. Yeah, I understand that completely.
What is our heritage as a nation of people? What is our heritage? Because you said we need to learn our heritage. What is our heritage? If you don't understand, if you understand what I'm putting down.
Exactly what you're saying. Well, 400 years ago or whatever, we were taken from our homelands, put here, but we lost it. So I'm gonna put it out there like this here. White man been hiding all this time. He's scared of the truth. So you know once we get the truth, it's gonna be a better day for the black man.
Right.
So with that, we just need to dig deeper, do more reading, do more research.
Okay.
Find ourselves.
Name 2 famous black people in the Bible that you know about.
I think Moses.
Moses, okay. Moses, Abraham. All right.
Can you name 2 famous black people that's in the Bible?
I honestly can't. That is sad. Because I really can't. Because I wasn't taught it.
Okay. So we go help you with that, all right?
Can you name me 2 famous black men in the Bible?
2 famous black men?
2 famous black men in the Bible. Think about it.
It wasn't my name, right?
Elijah was one of them.
Okay. And Elisha.
He was a prophet.
So it was Elijah and Elisha.
Yeah, Elisha.
That was his name, Elisha?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, because that's how my name is spelled. So, I would kind of say, I would kind of sway with them.
All right, that's 2 of them. It's many of them, but I'm going to show y'all what heritage mainly.
Do you know any famous black people in the Bible?
I don't.
Okay, all right. So
I was told Jesus was supposed to be black. I was told, we got a lot of black leaders that are in the Bible, but I wasn't taught too much on them either.
Okay. So how's the Bible taught to you then, if you don't mind me asking? But you say the people are in there, but then when they're taught to you, what?
When I was taught about the Bible, I was taught like that there are black leaders. Jesus was black himself. That they got love for us. I was taught that, but I wasn't too much taught anything about it because it's been years since I actually picked up a Bible or been to a church.
Okay.
So I'll be honest with you.
Okay, according to the Bible, can you name me 2 famous black people that comes out the Bible?
Not really though.
You can't think of one?
I thought my name was a black guy.
Well, it is a prophet and he was a black guy, Joshua. Yeah. So we got Joshua. Can you think of anybody else that's the most famous person in the whole world?
Name me 2 famous men that you know. Isaiah, okay.
Daniel.
Yeah, and Daniel. All right, which is your name? To read the Bible.
Okay. Do you know any black famous men? Can you name me 1 black famous man out of that Bible, bro?
I'd say Moses.
Moses? Oh, okay. How about 2?
When it comes down to it, I mean, when we're talking about skin color, everybody's skin color. White people, their skin color is just their life. I could pick anybody in that Bible and say, there's black or a human being.
Understood.
Okay, all right. Name two famous black people that's in the Bible.
Like I'm not really into Bible.
So my question, another question to you is, why would that be? Like you say you're not into the Bible. What makes you away from the Bible?
It's all kind of reasons.
But you celebrate Black history, right?
I never did, but I don't know.
Do you believe in Black history?
Yeah, I believe in Black history.
Okay.
All right, so now we still out here asking our people about Black History Month, and I'm here with
Brandon.
All right, Mr. Brandon. All right, Brandon. So I want to ask you, do you know any black people in the Bible? Any famous black people in the Bible?
I'm not a good firm believer in the Bible, but
okay.
I know we got some people in the Bible that's black.
Okay. Some people in the Bible are black. Like who?
I can't tell you the names right now.
Okay. All right. So.
Okay, you read the Bible, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay.
Whenever I get a chance.
We get a chance. Okay. Can you name me like two famous black people out the Bible?
Two famous black people.
Yeah.
Got me on that.
Any famous person you think of?
Well, I'm concerned Jesus was black. They say he was
okay.
wrong.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's one famous person.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if Jesus was black, then I know you can think of somebody else that's black, then you think of Jesus.
Putting some powerful words.
I got you.
See, right here.
If not, I can help you out, bro. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you.
Name two famous people in the Bible. Sam, okay, Samson.
I think I know another person. I also don't read the Bible. I just read the Bible there.
Okay. You got one more? Out of all the people in the Bible, name another famous person. Matthew. Okay. All praises. So
you read the Bible, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you name me two famous black men out of the Bible?
Well, two famous black men?
Yes, sir.
I think they all was black.
Okay. Give me one.
Abraham.
Okay.
For sure your boy Adam.
Right. All praises, all praises, all praises.
All right, let me show you about our heritage, all right? Look at that in Sirach. Because you asked about our heritage, so we're going over Black History Month, so I'm going to show you what the scriptures say about our heritage, all right? Yeah. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
You see that? Yeah. The law of like the commandments that we're supposed to be keeping.
Yeah, but you can't keep the commandments.
You can't keep the commandments?
No, but if that was the case, Jesus wouldn't have to come and die on the cross.
Okay.
If my commandment saved me, or my good deeds would save me, there was no need for Jesus to come. Okay. But in good words, does not work because man will boost that. That's my work that you do. So he fulfilled the law, and all you're required to do is believe in Jesus Christ, and you're saved.
Okay.
So we're going to show you our heritage in the Bible. Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
So the knowledge is basically the laws, his commandments. That was our heritage. He gave that to us for life, for us to thrive on, be able to build our communities up and come together as a people. Okay. The next one, let's get that. The two famous. Let's get Revelation 1 and 14. Let's get Revelation 1 and 14. We're going to show you a famous person in the Bible. And we're going to show you what he lived like. Read.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hair were white like wool.
So one of the famous persons in the Bible was Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ had woolly hair. Just like you got. Alright? Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. So he basically during that time when John the Revelation he had gray hair. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So with his eyes being a flame of fire, he drunk wine. You know, like you see on the corners, and people sitting out, they have they not drunk, but they just be drinking a lot moderately because they don't have enough money to keep getting. So their eyes be red.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
So brass is the color of what?
You said grass.
Brown, right? So if you take anything and you burn it in the furnace, what color would it be? It would turn black. So Jesus Christ is what?
Black.
He was black. So there go your first famous man in the Bible.
Like, what is our heritage? Come on, read it. Like, what is our heritage? Do you know any famous black people in the Bible? So I'm gonna go over this with you real quick.
All right, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 17, verse 11. And besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an inheritance.
He gave us laws to inherit. So we supposed to, the men are supposed to be men. There's no funny business with a man. No, don't let him know another beast, another man, or don't shave our face. Well, friend, he gave us all kind of laws that we don't do in today. That's why I was asking you, what are some of the things that, what is our custom, what is our heritage that we don't do? Now give me the famous black person in the Bible.
All right. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 11. Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write it in a book.
So he's telling them to write down what you see. Just like if I see you, I'm going to describe you. You got black hair. He's kind of heavy set. He's dark skinned. He had on a black shirt, blue jeans. You understand? I'm going to write down what I see. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So it's talking about his hair. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He drunk wine in moderation. Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
It's a very dark man is what the Bible will tell you. That's how we know what color is Christ, things like that. So this is just one of the examples. Give me that one in Solomon, Songs of Solomon real quick. So these are just a few things that we show our people that they haven't been taught in the churches or what their history is, their forefathers, because Christ will be your forefathers. Solomon will be your forefather. David will be your forefather. These history men came after the history men in this Bible. You see what I'm saying? And we barely know about these men. You see that? Come on.
All right, it's the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1. The songs is Solomon. Verse 5. I am black, but comely.
You see that? He said, I'm black but beautiful. That's where that term comes from. They got it out of the Bible. He said, I am black. And that's what we say. I'm a proud black man. That's what you was telling me, right? So these are things that we're trying to share with our people and come out and tell you. So Roland, it's Roland, right? Yes, sir. Good to meet you. Thank you for your time, man. And with that, no problem. Say shalom.
We gonna show you what our heritage is that we need to get back to, because you hit the nail on the head when you said our heritage. Let me get a reader. Let me get that out of the book of Sirach. Or Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 4. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob.
So Moses, he gave us laws. You know what I'm saying? Our heritage that we need to get back to is the laws of God. You know what I'm saying? This is a law of God. You know, keeping a beard on our face is a law of God. Those are the heritages that we need to get back to. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, you said Abraham was a famous black man. You dead on the money with that. But the greatest man that ever walked the earth was the black Messiah, Jesus the Christ. And that's what we're going to show you out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show you out of the Bible, because in our churches, we not being taught this. You know what I'm saying? We being taught that Christ was a spirit and things like that. But we're going to show you that Christ was actually a human being like me and you. And we got the same royal lineage. Read that, verse 11.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, and what thou seest, write in a book.
So he said, what we see, write in the book. What did we see? Read.
Verse 14.
Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his head on his hair, you got it. White like wool.
I know that.
Read.
As white as snow.
Come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because he drank wine in moderation. Not wasn't a drunk, but drank wine in moderation. What was his first miracle?
Oh, it was the fish and well, I think was it wine?
Yeah, that was it. The water turned to wine. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
If we burn a piece of toast, what color is it going to turn?
black like us.
That's exactly. So we already know he was a black man. So
exactly.
You know, that's what we out here doing, man. You know, now you understand what our true heritage is, right? What is our heritage that we need to get back to, bro?
Well, we need to follow the laws.
Bingo.
I think we got cursed.
All right. And man, all praise to the Father, man. And with that, we gonna say shalom.
I'm gonna show you out the Bible, you know what I'm saying, what our heritage is truly supposed to be. Read that for me, please.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 4. Moses commanded us a law,
right?
Even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob.
What verse you read that?
That's 33 and 4.
Okay.
Right there, 33.
Oh, okay.
So it's telling me Moses gave us a law for an inheritance. So it's saying the laws of this Bible is part of our heritage. That's our culture. Like how we see it's got fringes and things on. That's our heritage. This is part of our culture. Our language was the actual Hebrew at that time period. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we have been taught. Like you said, brothers sticking together. And the Bible tells us we're supposed to stick together, but the thing about we can't stick together, we don't have a common basis, which is the law. That's our true heritage. The Bible is our history book and our heritage book right there. And then you say, okay, name it two. I'm gonna give you one. You heard of King Solomon?
King Solomon.
Yeah, let me get that on King Solomon. I'm gonna show you Solomon was also was a black man. But I'm gonna show you how we say we black and I'm proud and I'm black and I'm beautiful. I'm gonna show you that's scriptural, brother. I'm gonna read that thing for you. Start with verse 1 so we can
The Song of Solomon. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon.
So I want to let you know this is Solomon writing it. Go ahead.
Verse 5. I am black, but comely.
So he's telling you I'm black and I'm beautiful. So King Solomon, our king of Israel, he was a black man just like me and you. He said I'm black and I'm beautiful.
The Bible actually has our heritage and what we're supposed to be keeping. Our black history, so to speak, all right? We read.
Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
You see that? So the commandments, like you see right now, I don't know if you ever heard this before, these are fringes. This is part of our heritage. This is what we're supposed to be keeping. Because we are the children of Israel according to the Bible. And when God told Moses, free my people, God used the word my. So it's a separation right there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he created everything, but he said the word my. You know what I mean? So that's what the people that he said my are we, the black, Hispanic, and Native American. And we out here talking to our people. That's what we were talking about, the nations. You get it now? Yeah. Okay, all praise.
So I want to show you in the Bible our heritage. All right, so it is in there, but since, like you say, it got beat out of us, it didn't get passed down, things like that, it is in there, and I want to show that to you. Let's go to the heritage, man.
The book of Sirach, chapter 16, verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for a heritage.
He gave us the laws to inherit. And some of those laws go into how we're supposed to carry ourselves today. Those things that we're not doing today. You see what I'm saying? So one of the laws that we're supposed to do is to wear fringes on our clothing. Another thing we're supposed to do is to get married. He said marriage is honorable. These are laws that we're not doing today. He said a man shouldn't lay with another man. These are laws that we got away from. That's our heritage. You see what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to famous black people, I want to show you in the Bible that it is in there. If you didn't know, we're going to point it out to you. That's what we out here to do today. All right? Come on.
The book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, and as white as snow.
So when you see his hair on his face, and this hair down here, this is like woolly hair. Everybody don't have this type of texture hair. Read.
And his eyes was as a flame of fire, and his feet.
And his feet, so you look down at his feet. I could see your feet if you didn't have those socks on. I'll be able to see your feet. Read.
Like unto fine brass.
So your feet kind of brown. Read.
As if they burnt in a furnace.
What color is that?
It's black.
That's black. That's in the Bible.
Talking about Jesus, right?
Yeah, they don't teach us that. Give me another one. So that's just one example of a so-called black man in the Bible. Because another thing we lost our heritage is what tribe we from.
Facts.
What tribe would you think you're from? No. You see, that's the part of our heritage we should be trying to celebrate. Instead of February Black History Month, we should be trying to celebrate our history. All year? Good. Go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning.
Judah mourning. So he's talking about the tribe of Judah. You see that? is to be the so-called Negroes today, because these are the 12 tribes of Israel today. You got the biblical names, and you got what the world calls them today, the West Indies, the Jamaicans, the Haitians, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans. All of these are the 12 tribes of Israel, all the Indians, including the Mexicans. All of these are brothers, come on.
And the gates thereof language.
The leaders are famine, they're not standing up no more, read.
They are black onto the ground.
He said that the tribe of Judah is black. You see that? So we were just showing you out of the Bible, these are things that we have lost, and the people are black in the Bible. All right?
I knew they were like, what's the brother? I can't think of his name right now. They say he had locks and his gal cut his locks and he lost his strength or whatnot.
And Samson.
Yeah, Samson. Like, to me, that's a brother, you know what I'm saying?
He was.
Shit, who else? Believe it or not, like Moses. Like, I don't care
he was. According to the Bible, he was.
You know, so I mean, I know they in there, but I'm just not a firm believer in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because when you break it down with the Council of Sinai and all of that, it was all man-made, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't believe in it, but I believe in my people, you know? That's about it.
Okay. All right, well, thank you for your time, and with that, we say shalom.
I'm gonna show you one of the most famous black men that was in the Bible. Let me get Sirach 17:11. This is our heritage.
Alright, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 17, verse 11.
Come on.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
He said he gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, but God gave us, as the Israelites, that's what we should know for heritage, like fringes, wear your beard, keep the Sabbath day, teaching, waking up the 12 tribes of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's what we're doing. So that's what you kind of see across the street.
For some reason, I don't know why, I'm not trying to be funny, but whenever I cut my chin hair, it's like weird, evil things start happening. I guess it's because
you're supposed to have it.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have it.
That's a law. See, that's a law you keep it and then I know it. We're supposed to keep our beards. If you can't grow this, you can grow this, keep that on there.
So it's a blessing to have it, really?
Yeah, it's a badge of manly dignity.
Okay.
That's why we're supposed to have our beard. I'm going to show you one of the most famous black men. You gave two, I'm going to show you one of the main ones, one of the high-ranking ones.
Alright, it's the book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 11.
This is going into the Jesus Christ. Okay. Read that.
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write it in a book.
So Christ was telling John the Revelator, what you see, write in a book. Read, get his description.
Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So he say the hair on Christ's head and his face was white in color and woolly in texture. Like your hair is woolly, his hair is woolly, my hair is woolly. Christ had the same type of hair me and you had, woolly hair. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Meaning, because Moses prophesied about Christ, because he said he's going to have red eyes because he's going to drink wine in moderation. Wow. So you know what his first miracle was? He turned water into wine.
It was. So I thought it was the fish.
No, that was after.
That was after, right after
the wine. Just like us, when we drink a little bit, our eye turns red. That's why he say he drunk wine in moderation. That's why his eyes was red.
Wow.
Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So John looked at his feet. Like, if I can look at your feet right now, without looking at your body, I know this is a black man right here just by your feet. What did he say about his feet?
It said, if it burned in a furnace.
So his feet were like fine brass. What color is brass?
I think it looked like this, huh?
Brown, exactly. That's how brass look. Read, and he say, it's what?
It said, burnt in the furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
So Christ was so dark, they say he looked like he burned in the furnace. So Christ was a black man, and not the images that they showed us in church.
Okay.
Which is our forefather. So that concludes the interview. With that, we'll say shalom.
Give me the next Songs of Solomon. We're going to get you another one of his great-great-grandfather.
It's the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black, but comely.
So King Solomon right here, the wisest man on earth, said he was black. These are the things in black history. The Bible was our black history. These are some of the things that we should have been taught or been teached about. You see what I'm saying? So with that, we're coming with cuts from the streets. So once again, at the count of 3, I'm gonna count at 3 and just point at the camera and say cuts from the streets. 1, 2, 3.
Cuts from the streets.
All praises. We're out.
Cuts from the streets, yeah. Up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah. Up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah. Up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah. Up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah. Up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah. Up in Houston, Texas. Cuts from the streets, yeah. Up in Houston, Texas.
Now they will see the treatment of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How about you? People want to know, who's the king?
Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.